go. Hello? Hello? There we go. Alright. So we're gonna play this new game. I couldn't find it on Twitch. Like in the game section, like to put where your game is supposed to go. I couldn't fucking find it. I just smacked the shit out of my microphone. But I couldn't find it. So we're just under games and demos today. Oh my god, microphone, please do not throw a hissy fit because you got smacked. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta fix it because I turned it off real quick. I hope that it's mixed well because I did my best. Where is it? What the heck? Oh, here it is. There we go. I had to turn the music back on. But yeah, so I'm really excited to play this. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Everything just went wrong. I'm not gonna lie. OBS crashed so bad. It crashed so bad randomly when I started stream up. So, we're off on an interesting foot already. You know, like it's already interesting. We already out here. So, we're gonna see how everything pans up because also my lamp is giving me problems. Okay. Everything going wrong. Hello. What's up, Lion? How you doing? What is up? How you doing? We out here. I've never played this game. I really wanted to play this game. Hold on. It's loading. I'm scared. Oh, shit. He got racks and stacks and everything. And 12 outside, too. Okay. Player name. We're just gonna be Vinia, of course. We're gonna make a grill model. Okay, so we can just choose between different presets. Which preset is the most, like, me? That's the thing. Which one's the most me? Hold on. Because we gotta start from a good starting point, you feel? Hold on. And I hope it's mixed well. If you guys can't hear me over the music, then I'll fix it. But, so just let me know if it sounds good, chat. That's cute. I'd wear that. Okay. I was about to say, can I make myself brown, please? Is it possible? Is this dark enough? Let's see. I think it is. I think that's dark enough. Yeah, let's go. We love inclusive hair options. Whoa. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's real slidey. Head built like a Minecraft character. Real shit. Hold on. Everything's wrong. There we go. I gotta fix my chat in OBS. Because once again, OBS, like, went absolutely stupid today. Like, it already crashed stream. It's a mess. So, I gotta figure out how to make it so that I can see my chat again. Here we go. That's better. Okay. Hair. Let's see if we can find something cute. I mean, obviously they don't be having my hair. Let's be honest. My hair kind of unique. I do like that. The high up top. I do like that. I am a fan. Ooh, but oh, that's so diva. She's so diva. Wait, she's so diva. But wait, why can I not? Hold on. Am I dumb? Can I change my hair color? Because I don't want to be blonde. I tried being blonde one time. It was a bad idea. Don't bleach your hair. If you are black, do not bleach your hair. Don't do it. I'm warning you now. I'm scrolling through. Let me find something cute. Ooh. She's so Elvis. Hold on. I do like the rainbow. Or it's not rainbow. Dual toned, I suppose, right? Yeah, she's mother. You're so right. She's so mom. Oh my gosh. I don't want to have brown hair. It clashes. I don't want to have brown hair. We're going to scroll through everything I can see. There's a lot of hair options in this game. I'm kind of shocked. And the game title is in the stream title, by the way. So, because I don't want to accidentally get it wrong. But it's not on Twitch. It's kind of a newer game. So, like, it's not really on Twitch right now. So we're just under games and demos today. I'm fine with being blonde if it makes me cunty. You know that? I'm fine. Accessories. Ooh. I'm not a glasses wearer, I won't lie. But as a boss, right? If we are a boss, we kind of have to have glasses. They can't be seeing our peepers, you know? What am I doing? Am I trying to, like, badly floss? What am I doing? I gotta find the cutest glasses. Wait. Ooh. Because we need the dark shades. We need dark shades. We can't have something silly. Not yet, you know? We have to be able to work our way up to something silly. Because right now we gotta lay low. If we don't lay low, then we're gonna get in trouble. So, you don't want all that. I gotta make a decision. Ooh, that kind of matches. I'm not gonna lie. That matches. And here we have skill points. So power, which increases my overall health. A shiesty. Yeah. I don't know if I'm the shiesty type, but I do agree we need to mask up. Okay, we need something. Because we can't just raw dog it, you know? Power increases health and resilience, which makes my character stronger and harder to take down. We do need that. Fighting, which boosts my close combat skills, which improves performance in melee encounters, and focus, which enhances my aim and accuracy, especially with firearms. We're gonna go as easy as we can go, so we're gonna go 3, 3, and 3 for sure, and then with an extra point in. Well, my aim bad. I'm not gonna lie, my aim's bad, so that's what we're gonna do. Yes, Sirski. Watch out for the gangsters of the city. Okay. There are always alternative ways to make money, but you gotta watch out for 12. Don't forget to visit nightclubs in the city. Only you. Oh, but there's it's scrolling too fast. I'm not gonna lie. Make the right decisions in situations where you cannot afford. True. Just, you know, be smart. Be smart about it. A happy customer earns more money. True. We can't be trifling on our customers. We can't be shortchanging. None of that. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. Damn. I didn't know my computer was that bad. I turned down the settings. It's not looking good, folks. After a long journey. Oh, I smuggled myself in this bitch. Alright. How do I move? Am I allowed to move yet? Okay. Movement and interaction. Click the profile picture above to select my character. Above. Oh, okay, up top. Game autosaves at the end of each day. I can manually save by pressing F5. Right click to walk in the direction you want to go. Okay, so it's like Age of Empires. Got it. Double click to run. Hover over characters, cars, or items that you want to interact with using your mouse. And objects you hover over will be highlighted. Gotcha. So, whoa, camera. WASD to move the camera. Q and E to rotate the camera. Scroll the mouse wheel forward or backward, zoom in and out. Double click character portrait will automatically select my character and lock the camera onto them. Okay, so it's a lot like AoE. Gotcha. Okay. So I can just, when you click in. Okay, so I'm supposed to.
Look who's here.
Whoa.
Welcome to Night City, my friend. You look like a rat stuck in that container. But don't worry, Luigi always finds a way. This is your new start, huh? But don't forget, Night City either makes you a king or a corpse. Come on, let's move. No time to waste. I bet you've missed driving this baby, huh? Let's hit the gas and roll.
Thank you, Luigi. I wasn't expecting it to be voice acted. It kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I got in there. Driving, pretty simple. Okay. Space is the handbrake for drifting. H is the horn. Some special passengers on the street might like that sound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if I'm allowed to solicit in this game. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Mama Luigi. Exit the car is F. C and X to increase or decrease radio volume. Interesting. While driving, if you or your crew have a pistol equipped, you can shoot at your targets from the car by right-clicking. When your car takes damage, you can visit garages to repair it. When your vehicle starts burning, we recommend getting out and running away. If the car explodes, anyone inside will die or be injured. You will also lose the vehicle permanently. Okay, so it's not like GTA where like your vehicle, it'll be alright. While driving, if you or your crew have a pistol, wait, yeah, I already said that. And you can hold the control key while reversing with your car to look behind you. Nah, we not like that.
Let's
So
see
where
what
we
we
wanna
are
go?
gonna do next. The night's long. The enemies are awake. But Luigi's plans are always ready. Alright? This place, it's a cesspool. Drugs flowing like water. Cops pocketing bribes faster than you can blink. And a nightlife that never sleeps. Smell
Wait.
that? That's the stink of money and blood mixed together. You wanna
Where does he
survive
want me to
here.
go?
You need someone to pave the way. And that someone is the big boss, Don Carlo. Without his node, you are just another dead man driving. Head straight, Don Carlo waiting for us. I did a couple of jobs for him back in the day. 1, 2 favors, nothing big, but enough to get his ear. He owes me that much. If I vouch for you, he'll help us out, capiche?
Head straight. Straight from where? Oh, it was telling me that the car can't. Okay, so that was a. That was a, like a garage. So it said to head straight. So heading straight is this way then. But if I head straight, I go there. Unless we cross over here. Wait. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold. Driving this car is not easy, I'm not gonna lie. Cause straight would be... Is there a map? I pressed M and it scared me. Yes, I know that I am here. Go to target. Where is target? Oh, okay, I see the map down here. Just like in GTA. I don't know why I just like decided that not to use the map like a dumbass. I don't know why I just decided. It just wasn't there. I was just like, you know what, we're gonna freeball it. It's fine. Okay. This car is not easy to drive. Damn. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Okay. We're gonna bob and weave a little bit. I don't want to listen to the music. I want to be toxic and turn it off. It's like when you turn off the radio in the car and you can hear better. Or you can see better. My fault. There we go. There we go. We did it!
Leave the talking to me. Don't stray from my side.
Okay, sir. You got it. What's up, Fire Kid? It's been
I'm
a
Luigi.
while.
Don Carlo
I
expecting
hope
us.
you were doing alright. Whoa, okay. Leave me be, okay? This was more difficult than it looks. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, we do need car insurance, low key. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm kind of stupid.
Ciao,
So,
Don Carlo.
You know?
I brought that talented old friend I told you about.
Humph. So this is the guy you mentioned. I trust you, Luigi. You know that. But this friend of yours, I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I'm not your friend. I'm not your family. And I sure as hell don't help people just because they showed up with a smile and a story. But if you manage to do something for me, something that proves you're not just another waste of my time, then maybe, just maybe, I'll consider helping you.
Whatever you want,
Who
boss.
does bro think
All right.
he is?
You want to prove yourself? Fine. I've got something that needs to be done. Something simple, if you've got a brain and a spine. There's a bag. It belongs to me. It's sitting in a car down by the docks, near the old warehouses. That's all I'm telling you. You get me that bag and you bring it back here without opening it, without asking questions. And if you're still breathing when you do, then maybe I'll help you. Maybe.
Listen,
lucky I don't
you need
come
to
over the
understand
fucking
something.
table, you know
That
what I
man
mean?
is not just a boss. He is the city, the cops, the docks, the unions, the streets, you name it. He's got his fingers in it. You play your cards right.
Pause,
Stay
hold on.
useful. Stay loyal. You could climb fast. Real fast.
Jeez.
Hey, one more thing. This here is Isabel. Yeah, I named her. She's been with me through some real messy nights. She ain't much to look at, but she's solid. Keep her close.
No, he's got audacity, I'm not gonna lie. Bald ass, yeah, exactly. Bald ass. Running on 4 hours of sleep and vibes. Felt that. Felt that. Man, you've been alright. That's good to hear. I'm always happy to hear that about you, bro. Trying not to use your name because I almost did. I'm sorry. If it does slip, I apologize. I apologize. But I appreciate you stopping by, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Cause I get scared. I've been scared to message people. I'll be like, I don't know if they wanna hear from me. You feel me? And I've been like that. There's no like, I've just been. You know what I mean? Like we out here. But you know, we chilling. We're having a good time. Stuck in traffic because that dumbass doesn't want to go through the light. But you know, already mad, and my game's lagging. Already mad. OBS crashed today, so we out here. You don't care if I say your name? Okay. I know that some people do, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna use the username spot. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna use the username. We out here. Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the street. Oh no, you hate to see it. I just ran somebody over, ruined their life. Oh no. So like, if you're gonna use the outside lane, go faster. You can't be mad that I slammed into your shit. Pause. When you fucking brake. Oh my god. I got so mad I thought that my mic disconnected. Like, I smacked the shit out of it. I'm not gonna... Oh my god. I need to add a clip function. You're right. Hold on. I'm gonna do that after
Listen, whatever's
stream.
in that car, it matters to Don Carlo. A lot. So don't screw this up. While you're handling things here, I've got some business of my own to take care of.
You got it.
But don't worry, I'll find you. Good luck, my old friend.
Thanks, Luigi. Appreciate you. I've been in such a mood. True. Click on the enemy if I wish to attack. During combat, if I stray too far from my opponent, the fight will reset and the enemy will return and heal. That's a little toxic. Slammed on their brakes because I almost T-boned them. Well, that's too bad. They should have just gone faster. Because if you run, simple, right? If they run, then maybe they won't get slammed into, right? But no, he decided, oh, deer in the headlights, I'ma brake. Deer in the headlights, I'ma brake. Fuck it, let's see what happens. I don't care anymore, man. I can't even take myself seriously. Yeah, we out here. Sup, Bobsy? How are you doing? How you doing, buddy? So, dude. Okay, so I can't run away from fights. Once again, we don't duck fades on this stream, so that's fine. You know, they're not gonna get a chance to heal because I'm not gonna run. You know what I mean? Hover over profile character to open the menu. Click on the profile to view myself and my equipment. Make sure that I've added my melee weapons and weapons to my inventory. I can equip or discard weapons by right-clicking on them. Nice. During battle, hover over the profile icon again to switch between ranged and melee attacks. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember that. Luigi gave me a bat. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to click. I am so sorry if I'm in the way. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there's literally like a thing for it. Okay. I'm like blind as a bat, so I can't see shit. I'm not gonna lie. Coolin' woke up from a nap, dude. Love naps. I woke up late myself today. No. Enter club. Hold on. That's my profile. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I only have a bat right now. I think it's equipped, right? I think it's equipped. So we're just gonna... We're gonna walk in here. We're gonna see... Wait. Whoop. This is like the slipperiest camera of all time. Nope, we're not gonna do that. Okay, so there's an enemy here. We're scouting the place. Scouting the John. Enemy there. There's just one guy? For all this shit, there's just one guy? So, like, they don't want to protect their shit. Open van and everything. Just one guy all the way up there, 3 miles away? So, like, they don't want their shit protected. They don't want it like that. There's a guy back here, too. That's where I gotta go. Damn. Okay. Attack the target. So there's 2. There's only 2 targets. And now I gotta, you know, swim all the way back here. Woo! About to bonk a motherfucker. Maybe they'll jump you when you get too far in. True. Wait. They're all inside these buildings. Imagine that. That'd be smart of them. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So we're just gonna, you know, we don't duck fades in the stream. Yeah, there I go, running with my little bat. Imagine that. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to just click him. I'm spamming him. Get cooked, bro. Haha. Can I loot him? No, I can't. There's another one. You'd think he would have heard that, but you know, I guess we get the jump on him. Imagine just somebody running at you with a bat like that. Are you taking that fight? I know I'm not. They're begging for it. They actually want me to do this. Yeah, exactly. I'm giving them, you know, valuable expertise. Steal the car. You don't gotta tell me twice to steal the car. I'm not gonna lie. You don't gotta tell me twice. Stealing a car. Okay, so move my mouse to position lockpick. Ooh, that's interesting. Each time you just lockpick, hold down space key to check if the screwdriver is moving. When it starts moving, wait until the lock opens. When you unlock Steal and Sell Cars feature from the feature vault, you'll start finding cars in the city parking lots that can be stolen. If you try to steal a car and fail, your relationship with the cops will decrease, and you won't be able to steal that car again. It resets at the end of the day. Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. The difficulty of stealing cars increases based on their value. To master this skill, start by stealing large cars first. Okay, so we gotta start small, like everything else. We gotta start small. You sell the cars you steal at the port. Selling multiple stolen cars on the same day will reduce their prices. You'll have to discover the exact location yourself. Gotcha. Okay, so it told me to do this shit. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Did it. It's kind of like Skyrim. Man, I miss playing Skyrim. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Because I finally figured out how to mod Skyrim, but, you know. Is it a good idea? You know, I'm trying to, I have some Gooner mods, bro. So, like, you know, like, probably shouldn't stream that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get banned, so. Me just missing all my turns like that. True. Let me,
Holy shit!
Holy shit back to you. I didn't do nothing. Damn. I'm not gonna get mad. He didn't just cut me off. I'm not gonna get mad. So I'm gonna bob and weave, but at least I'm getting where I'm going, you know? Like, I might be bobbing and weaving in front of people, but I'm going as fast as I physically can instead of, you know, stopping in front of them like a jackass. I did it. We out here. Acting like I'm normal. Gotta walk back in the club. I'm here to see Mans. He asked for his bag. I'm his little errand boy right now, apparently. He thinks shit's sweet.
Well, well, well. Look who's still breathing. I'll admit, I didn't expect you to walk back through that door. But you did. That counts for something. You kept your mouth shut. You followed orders. That's more than most idiots in this city can manage.
I guess.
So, here.
You're not wrong.
A little something to get you started. A few bucks in your pocket and a place of your own.
Thanks.
It's an old club. Nothing fancy. But it's yours now. So long as you pay what you owe, on time. Mess that up and you'll wish you never made it back from the docks. Got it? Oh, and that junker you drove back? Keep it. Paint it, though. Last thing you need is the cops sniffing around because of a rusty license plate. You did good today, but don't get comfortable. This city's always watching. When the time comes, I'll find you.
You'll find me. Yeah, okay. I'm trying not to give him attitude. I'm trying not to. You know what? He gave me a place. He was nice enough. I'm gonna try not to hit anyone else, but yes, sir. I'm trying to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice. Okay, come on, bro. Like, I got places to be. Thank you. I could have just run him over. You know what? It's comforting knowing that you could just say fuck it and slam that fucking reverse. You could just do it. You know what I mean? It's comforting knowing the only reason you're still standing is because I'm letting you. It's you know what I mean? Like, it's comforting. So, you know what? Thanks for the little high. Appreciate you. Let me, hydrate. Ooh, you right. I need to grab my little water bottle, and I just missed my turn because I was thinking too hard about water. Here we go. This is my club, apparently. Cute. No, wait, no. This is the repair shop. My fault. Here we go. We're unloading. We're gonna go to the car shop because he told me to paint my car, which is understandable. Hold on. I'm hydrating. Appreciate you. There we go. Whew. We got a new paint job. Buddy ran out the way. I'm going the wrong way, so we're gonna have to do a 3-point turn. Sorry, ma'am. My fault. I'm scaring the huzz, apparently. I'm scaring the huzz. Okay, so this is the club, actually, right over here. I'm in the loading zone. I can't parallel park. I can't parallel park. Hold on. There we go. It only took me, what, 3 or 4 stops. It only took me 3 or 4 stops to do it. Hold on. Learning to use Q and E for the camera is a little bit difficult, but we're gonna get there. Okay, so Club City transition. As the boss, you enter the club instantly by clicking the blip in front of the club. But when you enter the club, your car will automatically be sent to the garage, which is great. Alternatively, click the Enter Club button on my profile. If you click from the profile but the boss isn't selected, the boss will enter the club, but the club interface won't open. So I have to select myself. When the boss is inside, double-click the profile portrait to access the interface. To leave, hover over the profile and click the Exit Club button. Tip, if the boss isn't inside, the club interface remains locked and you won't be able to manage the club. What a pain. These buttons can be used by all your characters to handle club entry and exit. Okay. So I'm up in the club. This shit a fucking dump right now. First, access the building section from the club menu. Once the building menu opens, your first task is to repair the stage and the bar. Afterwards, you can customize your stage and bar from this menu. Your decoration level influences the types of customers to visit. Customers come in 1, negative, 2, negative, 1, 2, and 3 star varieties. Ugh. Similar to decor items. Don't forget to upgrade your decorations over time. There are different table types available, each with compatible chairs. For example, coffee coffee table style tables have 3 chair slots and are ideal for placement alongside the stage. You can rotate the selected tables using the R key. Okay, so we're about to be decorating. It's like we're playing The Sims but crime version with a strip bar and everything. What if the Huzz scaring me? The Huzz don't scare me. I have no, never mind. I was about to lose social points for that. I'm not gonna. Me about to say some dumb shit. Chairs can be placed out next to the tables that they pair with. Okay, so I have to be actually conscious about that. VIP booths, which are Loge booths, okay, are the most important table type in your club. Customers will be charged extra for booths, and these can only be placed alongside the walls. I can change the color of the booths, tables, and all other items by selecting them and using the Z and X keys. Alternatively, you can sell or move them from the edit menu. Decorative items can be applied to walls. When placing plants, make sure they don't disrupt table arrangements. You can always place items when in the building menu, but to sell or relocate them, your club must be closed. Okay. Interesting. To the Huzz, I'm unshakable. Nah, I was gonna say some worse shit. I was gonna say something about aura. You know what I mean? I was like, wait, I'm too unked out to be saying all that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm looking at the club right now. Kind of a dump. We got a lot of extra little rooms for that. This is our front. I have to unlock that area. This is my office. So wait, okay. Finance stock. Building mode, I think, is what we're supposed to be doing. I have almost $200,000 right now. That was really nice of him. He didn't have to give me all that. Okay, so edit stage, edit bar. I'm like smacking the shit out of my microphone again. Okay. LED. Wait, can I even see what is getting? Okay. It won't let me mess with it. It costs 10 grand to fix. I'm scared. I'm scared to press it. Where's the bar? Here's the bar. Okay, I don't got nothing, so it's just gonna like make me do it, I think. Which is fine. Click to repair. Hold on. Oh, whoa, okay. I was about to say. Okay, so place bar stools. I have to place 5 bar stools. Buy and replace tables, 4 of them, and then buy and place chairs, 8 of them. Ooh, okay. Cute. It's cute for now. Okay, so tables. We need how many? Okay, 5 stools. Hold on. We're gonna look at the stools first, I think. Where's stools? Here we go. I don't have that, so we're just gonna have to buy these. Bar stool. Oh, here we go. We're not gonna change the color of them right now, but it's a place to sit. We don't have to care right now. We can upgrade to that. We getting lit. Yeah, look at the liquor cabinet up here. Hold on, let me zoom in. Hold on. We're kind of stacked with it. We got a nice bar. I don't know who's doing the drinks right now. I don't even think they're hired right now. Stage tiny. Got a little place for the stage. Got the VIP rooms over here. Gambling room. Ooh, can't wait for the gambling room. I'm gonna be spending my time in there. And then we got like a lounge room of some kind. The garage back there. The entrance here. It's a pretty nice setup. I'm not gonna lie. But we got tables and chairs. Tables and chairs. Hold on. Okay, classic tables. Let's see what we want here. Do we want the round tables or the long tables? Oh, I guess I can scroll. Hold on. We can't get anything higher star yet, but what we like? I think I like these because like they're dark. They don't distract. They're cute. Yeah, I love gambling. Let's go gambling. Okay. Okay, so the stage, we gotta think about it though, because we got the stage stairs right here, so we have to like make it so that our rowdy customers can't like annoy my employees. You know what I mean? Like we gotta make it so that can't happen. You know, we don't want no incidents. You know what I mean? That's not what we're trying to do. My parlay, that was me on the Super Bowl night. I was like, no, my parlay, not like this. I gambled on the fact that people were supposed to make fucking touchdowns. Guess what fucking happened, bro? Ain't no fucking touchdowns made. Ain't no touchdowns made. There goes my parlay, bro. It was cooked. I was so mad. But hey, I'm just happy that that A Bird won. You know, we still win. Alright, we out here. And then we place the chairs. So, hang on. Those are bistro chairs. I kind of like this so far. I'm not gonna lie. Those are bar chairs. See, oh, here we go. Classic tables and chairs. Let's see. I don't want these, okay? I don't like... Hot take, okay? Like, these should only be in your lawn or at your pool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see these in my restaurant unless it's literally outside. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to see that inside. That would dead piss me off. If I walked into a high-end club and I see this shit, I'm actually upset. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what am I paying for? Can you not give me a metal chair, please? You know what I mean? Like, it would genuinely actually make me mad. So, no. No. We have higher standards than that. Even if it's wooden, even if it doesn't look as, quote, nice, we're not doing it. We're gonna have to go with these for now. And that's fine. Once again, we can just, we can upgrade to it. Wait. Okay, it automatically turns. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of got scared. I was like, wait. It automatically turns. I'm gonna make more of these just because I put down all those tables. Go to drink shop with your car. I'm supposed to, like, I gotta go buy my liquor and shit. Hold on, we need more. Okay. Let me see, what else is in here? The feature vault, I don't think I can buy anything right now. Oh, I have to have club points. Gotcha. Gotcha. I gotta have club points. Okay, so I'm supposed to leave. So, hang on. How do I exit club? Okay, exit the club. Garage. When your boss enters the club. Oh, I already did all that. How hold on. So that's the loading zone. How do I grab my car from the garage? Hold on. I guess I could steal a car. Let's be honest. Oh, here we go. I was wondering. I was like, what do you mean? Like, where my car at? Okay, so it's just my little sedan. Okay, so I can press M for the map. I can select my destination on the right. Left click it. And then the route is made. It's kind of like in GTA. Gotcha. So I got my car now. Kind of like lags when it does that. Yeah, so we're gonna hop up in the bail in the truck.
We only play the greatest hits 24/7, 365 days a year, just for you.
I can't even make a turn. Maybe I'm the problem. Am I the problem? Am I the drama? Hold on. You know what? Nobody's here. We're in a parking style. Okay, so now we're at the drink shop, so I can visit places. And on the right side, I can see what they got, and then I can click it by click and hold and then drag it. And then when I move items with control, I can choose the quantity, like with shift and stuff like that. Purchased items will appear as crates on the pallet in front of the store, and I can pick up the crates by hand or load them into my truck. If hands are empty, you can open your trunk, take items from inside and carry them elsewhere. After loading items, staying in the loading zone for a short period of time will automatically deliver those items to your club. Okay, so I just have to sit in the loading vehicle. If delivering on foot, place the items on the pallet in front of your club. Okay, gotcha. Additionally, you can place excess products onto the pallet of any store while you're in the store, or you can sell the items from the pallet. Gotcha. Okay. So, what does it want me to buy, though? Because it said for me to go to the drink store, but what did it want me to get? Minimum 96 drinks, so I just need bottles. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so if it wants 96, then we're gonna grab. I don't know what I just like grabbed. Why is it grabbing only one? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Slot. Okay, gotcha. Shift click. Oh, here we go. I'm dumb. Okay, we'll just I'll buy your whole stock. Yoink. Okay, so now we're gonna load everything up. I'm like sprinting. Whoa, 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 wait, 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 wait. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Luggage is full. Okay. I guess it makes sense though, because I only have like one truck. Right? Hold on, let me... How do I... Hold on. I forgot how to look in the trunk. Like a dummy. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I just bought everything, so I'm just gonna have to make several trips, which is fine. It's like around the world, you know? Just go all the way around, right up in here. Okay, so like it automatically does it, and then I can go on get. I'm gonna grab the rest of it, because I grabbed it all. I have to hire people now, which is fine. Yep, come right back over here. I didn't mean to move the camera that way. Here we go. I think that's everything. Right? Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's everything over there. Okay, back to the place, and then we're gonna look and see how I hire people, which is great. Now we got people on payroll. Perfect. Okay, so gotta hire employees at the start of the game. The speed attribute is important. So 2 bartenders, 4 dancers, 4 waiters, and 2 guards. Perfect. So I'm assuming I gotta go back in the club. Gotta go back in the club. Gotta go back in the club. From the club interface, click on club management. Club management, press employee. We'll explain the club management system later. Employee screen will appear. I can hire people. Pay attention to the star rating of each employee. Higher stars can improve more with training. Hire someone, just click it. At the beginning of the game, speed will be the most useful stat for your employees. Hired employees will appear in the employee list on the side of the screen. Bottom of the screen, roll the dice, let you spend some money to discover new candidates. Once hired, employees will immediately start working in your club. Keep an eye on their motivation. A demotivated worker might quit the job. Giving them a small tip can boost their morale. You got me all the way fucked up if you think I'm just gonna give you money, bro. Hell no. 1 second. Ooh, my throat been hella dry. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's like the weather, like the what do you call it? Like allergens are starting up again, but like my throat been hella dry. Okay, so club management. We've got oh, okay. So like I can put out an ad if I want to. Enter club name. Oh, I can do that. So line 1 for our club. What? Hold on. We gotta actually think about this. For our club. I gotta think. I want it to be something with like Lovebird, right? Because that's y'all. That's gang. So, but it's just a club, right? So, or it could be something to do with Valentine's Day, or it could be something to do with flowers. It could be something to do with what do you call it? But it's not a cafe. Keep in mind this is like a club, so I gotta keep it classy. You know what I mean? So like we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in for a second here. Wait, that's kind of cute. We're naming our club. Wait, I can't do it. I was gonna name it Lover Boys. Hey, you wanna head over to Lover Boys? That would be so sick, but no. I don't got enough room for that. You see, look, there's even a heart. I guess I could do this. See? Lover Boys. Perfect. I love that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I can change the type. Hold on. I want to make it easier to read. Ooh. Wait, that's kind of... Wait. That's cute. Yeah. We're naming it Lover Boys. Ain't that cute? Certified law. No. I saw the chat too late. No, not like this. No, I didn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even think about it. Fuck it. You know what? I'm rewriting that. I'm not gonna think about it. Speed. We got Madison. She fast. She good. She good at it. And she costs like less than everyone else too. So why wouldn't I hire her, right? She's a waitress. I need 4 of them, so I actually need all of you. As bad as it sounds. I didn't mean to click that. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Hold up. Capacity 21. I didn't mean to open it. That's my fault. I'm actually not ready to open. My fault. What did I... Dances. Hold on. I kind of like... Oh, I was about to say I went AFK in my brain and I didn't realize how I did that. That's how I did that. For bartenders, I need 2 of them. My bartenders are not great. So we got... Who is that? Amelia and Zachary. I need 2 guards. Oliver, Ethan, or Joseph. Both of you are faster, so we're gonna need Oliver and Ethan. There are only 3 waiters available when I did it, but maybe there's an extra one? Oh, we had to roll the dice. Gotcha. Can I fire? Can I fire this guy? Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we got dancers, wherever that. How many do I need? I need 4. Claire. Amelia again. I thought you just got fired. And Harper. I kind of wanna. Zoe. Good God. And Ella. And I suppose Madison can also be that. And then serve 5 guests from entry to exit. Okay, so now I can open. Gotcha. Woo! Okay. Oops.
Take me higher into the night.
Yes, girl, work it. And these dudes are just when you chillin'. I'm just back here doing absolutely nothing. How do I get... You would think we'd need to do some advertising first. You feel me? Okay, all these people were waiting to come in. Gotcha. We're already popular like that? Anybody want to drop into Lover Boys? Bros chilling. Am I supposed to serve them, or are they getting served immediately? Got you. Okay. I was wondering like if I had to do anything specifically. It looks like they're just doing their thing, and I'm just watching, which is fine. I don't mind. I can't say that actually on stream. I can't say that on stream. And she getting it. She worked for her money, and you know what? I respect that. So they're just chilling. My waiters are taking notes. Does that mean anything? Like the good and the bad, does that mean anything? Or does that just mean they haven't been served yet? That might be all it is. You'd think we would have hired kitchen staff though. You know, because I'm assuming, well, okay, never mind. I don't think there's food. Never mind. I was about to say, you'd think we would have hired kitchen staff too. My guards out front, like they're just they're doing their job. There's a lot of people waiting to get in the club. We don't have enough seating for the people. I think it said we only had a capacity of like 21. So we probably need to invest in more of that, but I don't think we can decorate while I'm out. Hold on, I probably should have done this. I was gonna say I don't think I can. Wait, I can. I just was doing it wrong. Hold on. And then we need to find some chairs, which once again, we don't be using those chairs over there, so we're just gonna use these average old chairs. That way people can be served and we can have more profit because we have more people. Oh my goodness. There we go. So now I think more people are going to be allowed to come in. Why is he like, ugh? Wait, why he mad? He mad as hell. What happened? Oh wait, no, he's drunk. My fault. I was about to say he mad as hell. What happened? Okay, so that's probably like the guard's job. Gotcha. You see, like he just when you walking. Yeah, you see the guard said, "Oh nah." Yeah, you see he got cooked. Dumbass. So these guys, oh, am I supposed to like click on them to grab their stuff? Okay, so I can greet them. Follow them. Bartender wasn't chatty. There's no vodka on the menu. My fault. Why don't I have vodka? That's a good fucking question. Okay, so I actually can click on stuff. Hold on. No beer. I didn't like the decoration. Why did you come here then, buddy? I could be toxic and just kick you out. I'm not gonna lie. The waiter was unfriendly and cold. Hold on. What the fuck are you doing? I was about to say, what the fuck are you doing? Like, genuinely. Everybody in the club getting tipsy? You hope so, but apparently we don't got shit on the menu. How is that my fault? All we got is wine. Who goes to the club and gets wine besides, like, me? You know what I mean? Like, that's, like, is this an old man club? Because, like, if we're old, then yeah, there's wine on the menu, right? But when you're going to the club, you're not thinking about wine. You're thinking about tap beer. You're thinking about vodka. You're thinking about gin. You're thinking about margs. You know what I mean? Like, what? Why do we only have wine? Why did I decide, oh hey, we're just gonna get wine today? That was actually crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, like the decoration. Wait, when I press that, do I go greet people? No, I don't. I can't like move or anything. Okay, so like that's like something good happened versus something bad happened. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm like learning. Okay. completely from entry to exit. So people are staying for a long time, it looks like, which it can be good. It might mean something. Okay, I can. Okay, so when I press to greet, I can just go say hi to people. I could kick people out. That'd be really fucked up, though. Hey, see, look, I came to say hi. They all liked it. The owner of the place greeted them. They appreciated that. Bro's drunk as shit. No beer, no whiskey, no vodka. So I know that I'm gonna try and like go find those. I don't know where they at. Out of food at the club. There ain't no food apparently. Which I don't know why we wouldn't serve like something small. You know what I mean? So that people stay longer and get more drunk. You know what I mean? Like we need like bar food. You feel me? Maybe that's just me though. Feature Vault is places where I can buy new stuff. Every satisfied customer at my club grants me points. Similarly, crimes that I commit and activities I carry out in the city reward me with points. Once I've accumulated enough points, I can unlock stuff. For example, after unlocking the lap dance room through the lap dance room, through the building menu, it becomes available for purchase. Remember that happy customers directly translate to increased revenue. Plus, skilled dancers make customers flock to my club. True. Did you see Trudy on the pole? She kind of crazy about it, and then people come over. And you know what? That's perfect. So, choose an ad. I gotta unlock the ads, but I gotta choose one. How do I unlock the ads? Hold on. Oops, I didn't do that. Oh, feature vault. Here we go. We gotta unlock ads. Where's ads? Here we go. Unlocks billboard advertising. So I did that. And then we gotta choose an ad. Run the ad for 2 days. Pick out troublemakers. Is anyone making trouble? This guy's making trouble. He's too fucking loud. Get the fuck up out of here. Get out of my club, bro. You're so loud. You're pissing people off. You're pissing me off, really. Troublemaker ruined the mood. Bro's mood got ruined. Why am I taking so long to kick bro out? Yeah, get this guy up out of here, bro. Why is he rowdy at the club? Like, what? Apparently we don't even serve nothing. Why? He's literally wine drunk. Why are you wild and wine drunk? You're supposed to be flirting, bro. Like, what is he hooting and hollering for? You know what I mean? Let me see. Is there anyone else who's causing trouble? I don't see anything. Everybody's being normal, chilling. Bro's alone. Oh, I thought he was alone at the club. I was like, man. Let me go greet those people and be nice. I don't know why I'm not just like out on the floor. I can't like make myself be out on the floor. Let me see. Nope, nothing's wrong. I guess I could probably put another table back here, but like there's no visibility to the stage if I put it back here. So it'd be probably bad, like design-wise, to put something back there. I guess I could put it up here, but like it's kind of close to my office. Once again, it's kind of in a weird spot. I'd almost have to make something out of it. I guess I could put like plants and stuff. I probably should put like more decorations down. I just realized that this table is off-center and it upset me. Oh no. Table off-center. Table off-center. Okay. It's still asking me to pick. There we go. I was about to say, who's causing trouble? Get this guy up out of here, actually. Oh, this guy too, apparently. Bro's way too drunk. Bro's way too drunk to be up in here. Yeah, go on, yeah. Hang your head. Dumbass. My voice just cracked so bad. Yeah, he up out of here. Go on, get. And that dude drunk as hell. Okay, so now it says buy and place lounge. buy decorations and buy plants. That's exactly what I was thinking about doing. So hang on. I guess I could close the club for now. I was gonna say, I think I have to manually close the club. Like, there's no, like, hours or anything. Like, I just have to manually close the club. Which is fine. Everybody up out of here. Okay. So now we get to decorate again, which is fine. Don't need to do that. Where is it? Building mode. Decorations. Walls, curtains, floors. I forgot I could do that. Okay, this is a lot better. We need something very... Well, that is trippy. There's some stuff that I won't even do because it's gonna hurt my eyes. I do like the red. Because, like, we're lover themed, so I do like the red. The floor is okay as it was. We don't want it to be, oh my god, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes. It is cute. I do kind of like that. And then the curtains, where are the curtains at? Here we go. We almost need them to be like black or dark. Dark in general, really. But as long as they kind of go with the, you see purple kind of goes with it. Okay. So it said like plants and shit. Where are the plants and shit? Oh, here we go. Okay, so what is this? Oh, like the lights? Oh, I see. Hold on. So this just says club. Circle, square, triangle. I don't have 2-star stuff unlocked. I have to unlock the plants, which is fine. I could probably do that. Okay, hold on. Let me unlock the plants. Let me unlock the plants. Let me unlock the plants. Nope, that's not where I unlock stuff. It's in here. Okay, so this is how I do it. I have to have 100 points to unlock that. And it's furniture, I'm pretty sure. So, but what else can I buy before that? Lap dance room is what they want me to do. I probably should unlock that first, which I need 1 more point for, ironically. So I guess we're gonna open up the place again.
Welcome to my club night. Enjoy.
Gotta wait for people to come in. Actually, no. I should have gone to go grab like the different liquor and stuff, because that's gonna really help. Garage over there. Maybe I have to go to a different liquor store, because the only stuff that was in there was not the stuff that I want, you know? Woo. Why are my waiters so unfriendly? Because apparently they're just getting pissed.
Dance.
Making sure my workers are motivated. They're motivated just fine. They're motivated just fine, so they're just like acting out to act out, which is, you know, infinitely worse. It's infinitely worse, bro. They're just acting out to act out. See, look, what's wrong? So I need luxury stuff on the menu, and then didn't like the decorations, but like, it's really gonna be like that, huh? Okay, I want to buy more decorations, trust me. Bro likes the decorations. His name's George. Okay, we're just gonna like click it everywhere to greet everyone and everything for every reason. I mean, and when I'm at restaurants, I like, for example, I mean, I know this isn't a restaurant, it's a club, but when I'm at like a club, I like when like the owner comes over and says, hello, like I would like to, I'd like to like introduce myself. I hope you guys are having a good day. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that. Not that I find it rude when they don't do it, you know what I mean? Like, I won't really notice if they don't do it, but I do notice when they do it. Like, it's really nice of them to say that. But I don't go out too much anymore. It's too expensive, first of all. I mean, like, let's put my disability aside for a second. It's too expensive to go out nowadays, you know? Like, it's way too expensive. You know, why is one meal for something that isn't even crazy? Like, let's say I'm trying to get a chicken sandwich or something, you know, at a sit-down restaurant, it's like $30 for everything, you know what I mean? Like a drink, a chicken sandwich, and maybe like a small appetizer. I'm talking something like pita chips, bro, and it's like fucking $30. It's like, you know, like, I would rather not, you know what I mean? Like, that's absolutely insane. And like, I know people gotta pay bills, but like, damn, you know? Like, they gotta pay bills, things are getting more expensive, but like, on my end, I'm like, oh, hell no. You know? You got me all the way fucked up. I think I'm gonna spend that money. Like, even for my birthday and stuff, like, I like requested that we don't go out, you know? Because like, I know that it's expensive. Okay, I need to train you, buddy. Okay, so I can just like train. Oh. Why is he upset? I just had to pay him a fuckload. I'm just pouring money into these people, bro. That's because I don't want to fire them. Okay, so like once they get to a certain point, then their motivation, or okay, when they get training, their motivation goes down. Okay, that makes sense. You see, like fucking when I train the shit out of them, like their motivation goes hella down. It's like, fair enough, you know, like training sucks. With how big and expensive appetizers be, them shits might as well be your whole meal. True. Like probably like in December, I went out with my folks and we got like a like some mozzarella sticks or some shit, and like they were like the good stuff. It wasn't like it was a nice restaurant, like it was a super nice restaurant, and these were like massive mozzarella sticks, but like the whole thing was like $17, and I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like they were massive mozzarella sticks. They were not like made in a microwave or anything. Oh my gosh, someone's causing a problem. I hear it. I don't see it, but yeah, so basically it was like $70, and it was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you got me fucked up. And it was huge, by the way. Like, it was I don't know how to explain it. It was like, it was thicker than, pause, it was like thicker than like a small pipe, you know what I mean? Like, it was big. Pause once again. But like I almost wasn't even hungry after eating that. You know what I mean? Because it was so much food. What does this mean? Oh, it's a receipt. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even know that I could mess with receipts like that. Where I could like check them out and everything. That was my fault. I didn't even know that that was a thing. Okay, here's Brody over here getting kicked out. Let me see. Okay, so now I know that that actually means I can click on that. Extra thick. Pretty much. Like, those things were huge. Like, think of a normal mozzarella stick. It was about, like, 4 of those combined. It was, and, like, there was, like, 6 of them. Or some shit. Or 4 of them. My fault. And, like, they were really good. But, like, damn, you know? Who is causing a problem? Who is making a ruckus? I'm about to sneeze. Oh my gosh. Whew. I sneezed just as I muted. Thank goodness. Almost blew y'all's ears out. Pause. Once again. I need to like train everyone because I don't want to have to, you know. Like even though I'm spending money for real. Like I want to make sure at least that their service is better. You feel me? I'm trying to make sure everybody's service is good, everybody's work is good. Hold on. I need to see if I can train these guys. Power, vision. Wow, they are expensive to train. Yeah, you good. Bro got a raise. I would be, you know, happy to get one hell of a raise like that. Kick this guy the fuck out. They're just screaming, bro. You see, no beer deluxe, no XXX on menus and stuff. I need that. I'm checking to see if I need to train people. Your speed is fine. I need your charisma higher. Oh my goodness. You're pissing people off probably. Cause like I know that waiters and waitresses, like they're people too, obviously. So like they're gonna have their bad days. They're gonna be upset. They're gonna, you know what I mean? And everybody's different. So some people might come off as being like standoffish when they're not. So like I get that, but like, you ever had a waiter or a waitress like be outright like actually rude? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking like bad day. I'm not talking like just a clipped response or something, but actually fucking rude. You know what I mean? Like, actually rude. It's like, man, like I didn't do nothing to you. I'm sorry that I came out to eat today. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. That's you know, like it really be like that, I guess, right? Didn't like anything. Pretty much you don't like anything. Why was the waiter mean to you? But that shit sucks. I keep almost firing people. That's bad. There we go. I've spent quite a bit of money. But that's okay. We're still learning. I'm still learning how to play. I'm just farming points right now. I'm just farming points. I accidentally pressed my computer's thing. There we go. There we go. Everything went to shit for a second. Why'd bro get mad? Why'd he get mad? Like, I hovered over him, he got mad. I'm running around greeting tables. Bro's drunk as shit. Okay, so that's good. I'm like running around, making sure things are good. The waiter was unfriendly and cold. What the hell are you doing? Bro. Get him on out of here. Get him on out of here. Why is your vision bad? Hold up. I'm pretty sure I clicked kick on that one guy, but neither of my guys went to go get him. Interesting. Interesting. Let me okay, so yeah, we have a lot of points now, so we're gonna buy that. And we got 103. Is there any way to unlock? Yeah, I was gonna say we need to unlock better drinks. We also need to do some other stuff. Auto bill is nice. That would be nice because I don't like clicking it. Phone drink orders, okay. And there's city ones, so I can do drugs and, well, not do drugs, but sell them probably. But I'm more focused on the club right now so I can get my money's worth. So we're gonna ask for some different drinks probably. Let me exit the club. Well, no, let me turn the club off, and then we are going to exit the club. Now we're gonna go buy some drinks, because I feel like that's what we need to do. And then I don't like the way the screen goes completely black when I do that. It kind of scares me. I think that my my computer crashed or something. Where I'm going the exact wrong way because I'm so smart. I'm just gonna loop around. It's gonna be faster. Turning around in this car is not fun. Bail out the car. Okay, now we can buy like luxury beers and shit. See, vodka. I like the vodka. Can I even buy? Yeah, I can. I was about to say, can I even buy that? thought. Okay. Here we go. Got some vodka, some wine. How much is that? That's really not all that much. Considering. Considering, that's really not all that much. Bro. I didn't mean to smash that.
24/7,
So we're gonna...
5 days a year, just for you.
Where's the club at? Pretty sure it's this way. Yeah, it's like right there. I'm gonna go all the way back, which is kind of a pain. Whoa, didn't mean to destroy that, but you know. Run up in there. And we're gonna put this back over at the club. Okay. And now I've unlocked this over here. So I'm assuming we might be able to hire more girls. Unless... Do the dancers can't... Hold on. I guess they can just decide if they want to do that. And we got 40 left, which I need to buy 2-star furniture, so I need to probably open up again and get 60 more. But we need like lounge, you know what I mean? Oh, that's like 2. That's 2-star. Hi, Deluxe. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. We're just chilling. I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, decorate my little club here. Oh wait, I think I have to build it. Where's the build icon? There should be a build icon somewhere. So I updated it. That's the gambling. That's the gambling. Good, just eating before you have to go to work. Felt that. Oof. Have a good day at work. What you eating? What you eating? I had bacon before I hopped on the stream. I'm hungry again, I'm not gonna lie. The bacon was good. It kind of hit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, work out. I can't read. Ooh. I'm unemployed. Me too. Me too. Streaming's my job right now. I got you. I got you. It really be like that. We out here. Hold up. I'm thinking. Grilled cheese and soup. Ooh. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. I'm assuming it's a tomato soup, right? With your grilled cheese so you can dip it. Oh my god. I have acid reflux, so I can't eat that anymore. And like that makes I have so much FOMO right now. That sounds so good. Take a bite for me. I'm trying to think. Cause I unlocked the room, right? It's called the lap dance room, right? Sus. But where it at though? Cause you have to build it. Whoops, my fault. What? Cause these are VIP rooms. Oh, I have to buy the section. Gotcha. Oh, you needed something with protein in it. Gotcha. Still yummy. Still jealous. Ooh, I hope it's good, man. Ooh, big stretch. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you ever just stretch and like you ascend? You know, you feel like you're going fucking Super Saiyan. Oh my goodness, that was a good stretch. I feel like a cat. Woo. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. When did my model crash? I just looked over and realized that my camera wasn't on. When Did VTube Studio crash? How long has it been crashed? How long has it been crashed? VTube Studio, please, bro. Bro. Everything's going wrong today. Even OBS crashed today. That should dead piss me off. So now we gotta fix it. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Probably not much longer, to be honest with you. Hold on. Everything fixed. Everything fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. There we go. It's fixed. But, okay, so I have to buy the section. I can buy the big ones. Okay, I just have to buy a normal VIP section. So we're just gonna buy the first one. Okay. And then at the VIP, we can't really buy a lounge, or we can't really do that yet. So we're gonna open up the club again. We're just gonna let the money pour in. Cause I grabbed the liquor that we needed. So I hope that actually works this time. Make sure everybody's tipped. You're tipped. You're tipped. You're tipped. Whoa. Your service is a little low. I don't know. You're probably the reason why people are getting mad at me. Bro doesn't like the decorations. Don't worry, those will be changed soon, buddy. Gotta go greet all the customers because I'm a good owner and I like to say hello. And go greet everyone. Everybody looks to be in a good mood. Let me check my bouncers out here, make sure they stay in a good mood. Here's $300, stay in a good mood. That would put me in a great mood. Somebody gave me $300. Bro doesn't like the decorations. Oh, this guy going wild. He don't need to be up in here. He's just tweaking. He don't need to be up in here. Why is your service so low? There we go. I was like, wait, why is your service so low? No wonder people were getting mad. Because your service sucks. And I hate that I gotta put so much money into you, but I don't want to have to hire new people. Okay, making sure everybody's service is okay. Your service kind of sucks because you're upset. Yeah, okay, we're good now. We're good now. Okay. Everybody seems to be in a good mood for the most part. I mean, like, most of the reason people don't like it is because of either, like, random troublemakers just deciding to piss people off, or, you know, no whiskey or whatever. Which, you know, it is what it is. No whiskey. Which is kind of weird. Why, you know what I mean? Like, whiskey is one of those things you would think. Bartender wasn't chatty. What are you doing? Oh, your speed fucking sucks. There we go. And now you're upset. I'm running low on money, but that's okay. There's a lot of ways to make money. Yep, your speed sucks. There we go. That was worth it. There you go. Worth the money. And now they're gonna do what they're supposed to do and chill. And I get to chill and watch everyone be nice. We can mess with the bill here. I can't wait to get auto billing. Cause I be forgetting. That dude drunk as shit. He can barely even walk. Let me see, I've greeted all these people, so that's great. Everything's already looking a little bit better. So now we get to look at this. We need 100 points. So we need to just sit here and grind. We sit here and grind. Okay, they're good, they're good, they're good, they're good. I need to put down more tables, probably. I think I need to put down more tables, which is fine. Hold on, I keep forgetting to do the bills. They're drinking, they're chilling. Say hello to the people at the singlets at the bar. Who is tweaking? I hear it. I hear it, but I don't see it. That's the problem. Dude spent $60 at the bar. Okay. Oh, these people are done. These people are done. Need to make room for more people. There we go. Now more people can file in. This is like taking like a lot of brain power to do because I'm trying to remember who I've clicked on and who I haven't clicked on. Click on you, click on you. Okay, so we're making our money back pretty well. I just need to, A, buy some whiskey. Apparently that's pretty popular. I mean, okay, I know that that's pretty popular, right? So I need to buy some whiskey. And I need to mess with the decorations. The decorations comes pretty soon though, because I have to upgrade that. So I'm trying to get the points to upgrade that right now. I wonder if we can upgrade the club music. This is kind of mid. If I'm a dancer, I can't dance to this. Who is tweaking? I get this guy the fuck up out of here too. I'm like clicking on them, making sure that people's bills are done. Click, 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 click. Oh, you guys kind of sat underneath my radar. How many more points do we need? Oh, we're good. Unless, wait, is furniture and decorations the same thing? Indoor security, that would be nice. We're gonna have to save up for that. But now we've got, hold on. We're gonna close the club real quick so I can mess with things. We're gonna close the club. So now, We've got the indoor decorations now, so now we got more options, which is great. Cause it's telling me that I need to put down like plants and stuff, and I can't put that down till now. So we're gonna put like plants in between these. That's kind of a weird place to put a plant in it. Guess I'd have to go like here almost. Whereas this one has more room. Okay. And then we have lights and curtains. We need the 3 stars so we can put the heart signs. I'd love to put the heart sign. Let me see, we got stars and mirrors. I guess we could put like club somewhere. Put that there. We are spending money, but that's okay. We need normal decorations and buy and place lounge. So where is the lounge? You know what I mean? Okay, so we need to make buy those and then place lounge chairs like this. Oh, I understand what you want me to do. So this is gonna be like really annoying to do because I need to put them against the wall. I want them to be the pink ones, so we're gonna have to, I guess we could sell them, you know what I mean? So like we can just get our money back here. And then we can put the lounge here. We're gonna need to put another lounge there, which makes more sense. So we're gonna sell these real quick. And probably move this and put like that here. Move this. Put this here for now. That is in a shitty spot. Can I put that a little closer to the door? That's a little better. And we're gonna put that over here. Oh my gosh, I don't like the way that it's suctioning. Because now it makes that look awkward. I'm gonna have to put it... Like, why is it like that? The heck? It's either there or there. It's either there or there. I mean, I guess we could put this here, right? It just looks weird. Because, like, no matter what, because it won't go across from that, it looks weird. So, I guess what I could do is I could buy more tables. Like, bistro tables type shit. Where do I put the bistro tables? Do I put, like, the big boy stuff back here? Hold up. I mean, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna put little tables here. And then... anything else? We got coffee tables and stuff. We got like solo chairs. I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of room to work with. That's the problem here. We don't got a whole lot of room to work with, but what am I supposed to do? Buy decorations. So that's these. I guess I can always sell them later. So let's say get the bill with an extra charge. Ooh, okay, so I gotta be a little toxic. That's okay. We only have 4 grand left, true. Now we just gotta sit here and farm money.
Come closer, baby.
But we can sit more people now, so we're good. Throat's so dry. Oh my god. I don't like the decoration. Yeah, okay. If you knew what it was, if you knew what it was about.
Come closer, baby. Raise the energy.
Menu good. Bro doesn't like the decorations. Sounds like a personal problem to me. No whiskey. Oh, I understand. He's upset because he's a 3-star customer, so he expects a lot. Which, I mean, it's really gonna be like that. Bro got kicked. This bro's gonna get kicked. Okay, we're gonna go greet people. Greeting more people. Greeting more people. Man, greeting people is it's a chore in itself. Making sure no bills have popped up yet. Bro doesn't like the decor, but at least the menu is good. God, these bougie ass customers, bro. He mad. They totally ripped me off. He mad as hell. He mad. He mad. Get this guy up out of here. Bougie customers, bougie wallets, thoughts? True, but they won't pay for nothing. You know what I mean? Like they came in with a bougie attitude, and therefore they didn't give me nothing. So unfortunately, it's just cooked. You know what I mean? Like you just lose. It's a lose-lose for everyone. Yeah, they're like, you know what? You didn't meet my arbitrary expectations, so therefore you don't get my money. There. Now I gotta go to the car dealership once, you know, things kind of cool down and I get some more money. Because I can't really afford to go to the car dealership right now. Get this guy up out of here. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out of here. What do you mean he ruined the mood? The guy literally got taken away. Y'all are so bougie about it. I need to train my dancers though, cause she is cooked. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Ella, she pretty. Okay. I don't like the decoration. Making more room for other people. Greeting people, greeting people. Greeting people, oh my goodness. Bro wants the bougie ass stuff. My goodness. Goodness gracious, this music, I'm not gonna lie. If we can change the music, that would be so nice. I can't. It's not like in the car, I can't change the station. Oh, this guy been sitting here a while, probably. Oh, this guy fucking wildin'. He wildin'. Like, imagine it's just quiet and you're just going crazy on it. And like, for no reason. Bro probably too drunk, just doesn't care. Hating the music in your own club the same way the CEO of McDonald's hates his own burger. I heard about that. I didn't see the clip, but I heard about it, and I'm like, yo, that's embarrassing, bro. Bro couldn't even pretend. That shit is embarrassing. And to be fair, I haven't eaten at that place in a while. I haven't, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't eaten at that place in a while. But mid anyways. You know what I mean? Like, you can do better. You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard to, you know, like that's not a difficult food item to make. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty standard. It's hard to fuck up, right? But man, watch the clip. It's so obvious he doesn't want to be there. Man, if to be fair, if I was a millionaire and they're asking me to do some bullshit, I probably would catch an attitude too, because it's like, I don't need to be here. You know what I mean? I don't need to be here. But I'll watch the clip after, because I don't trust myself to do reaction stuff, because I don't know how I'm gonna react if I know that there's a camera on me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't play up my reactions and make it funny. I already know. So like, you won't see reaction content from me. No. Cause like, sometimes I think something's funny, but I don't laugh. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm like, that's funny. But like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kinda how I am. Like, it's just, oh, that's funny. You know? And it's not really, like, I don't be playing it up. I don't know how. I'm not good at that. Bullshit is just eating food. It's so funny. Man. Like, I just imagine fucking that up though. You know what I mean? Like, you would think that like just pretending would be, you know. Whoa. There we go. I was like, wait, why is she giving me a little attitude? Cause she needed a tip. There we go. But yeah, it's like, you say out loud, oh, that's funny, but you don't laugh. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean that it's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, you just like didn't have a reaction to it, like not an outward one at least. But like, I don't know how to make react content. I see other people doing it and it's so natural, and I'm like, yo, I'm kind of jealous. You know, I guess I could probably try and train myself to do it, but I don't think I would enjoy it either. You know what I mean? Because I enjoy reacting to things on my own time, you feel? But then thinking about like trying to monetize a reaction is difficult for me. You know? Like, some content is natural for me. Like, thinking about like criminal content. When I say criminal content, I mean like criminal games, right? That is like natural for me. But if you want me to play, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a game that is difficult for me to stream or that I won't stream. I really like rhythm games, like off stream. Like, I play Osu all the time off stream, but I can't for the life of me play that game on stream, because first of all, I get really mad playing that game. But second of all, like, I don't know how to make that reaction fun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to make that fun in a way that is good for me and good for everyone else. You know? So it's like, man, like it's just more work than it's worth. Feels bad. Yeah, we're doing it. Yay! We're walking around, we're greeting people. We're just grinding. This is a very grindy game when it comes to making some moolah. Because it is kind of just like you do kind of just sit here for a little bit and kind of grind a little bit. I know that there's other ways to make money in this game, but I haven't unlocked them yet because I do kind of want to get comfortable with this area, right? I see people whiling. Okay, they really like that. For the life of you, you can't play Osu. I love Osu, but I don't play the main mode. You know, like I'm really good at. In fact, I'm what top 500 in the United States and top I think 4,000 in the world at their the catching fruit mode. So like that's the mode I play. I don't play the normal mode. I can't play that one either. Like my brain doesn't work that way. So I play the other one. And I really like it, but I can't stream it. You know what I mean? First of all, I gotta be careful of all like the copyrighted music, you know? So I wouldn't really be able to upload videos with it. But, you know, I don't know how to make that content fun because, like, I get mad. You know what I mean? I be getting mad, which people enjoy watching people get mad. But I don't know how to monetize me getting mad. Because I feel like me getting mad, bad vibes. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that there's other Osus. Because I found out on accident. Because I was like, I can't play this normal mode. It's trash. Like, I can't do that shit. I'm bad at it. But then I discovered that and I got really good at it. And maybe back in my prime I could have gone pro. Not anymore. We're unked out. We're too old. The time has passed. Yeah, my eyesight's gone. 'Cause I started playing before my eyesight got bad. So we're washed. We washed. Yep, get that guy up out of here. Make more room for more people. They're drinking. They're having a good time. Everybody seems to be having mostly a good time. The stuff that people aren't having a good time with is stuff that I can't necessarily, like, help. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I didn't like the decorations, but it's because they're bougie customers, so they want, like, really nice decorations that I don't have and can't afford right now. Bougie customers. I'm like clicking everybody, making sure that they've been talked to. They've all been talked to. Nice. Get him out of here. Make more room for more people. This guy's wiling out. Get the fuck up out of my club. Get out of my club. Get up out of here, get up out of here, get up out of here. I'm like the friendliest manager ever. I go say hi to pretty much everybody. Man, I'm telling his stories to get real shit, bruh. Like we out here. I don't have many stories to tell. Like not many are stream appropriate. You know what I mean? Like the funniest shit, it's like I don't know if I should be telling that on stream. Not that I did anything bad or anything. Like I'm a pretty good noodle. But like, you know, like I'm pretty, how do I put this? I'm super conscious about like safety, and it's because of like there's some people out there that I know that it would be bad, right? Like it's bad. So I'm pretty cautious about what I say on stream. I don't mind talking about it like in a voice chat or something. I don't really care. Because I usually vet who I voice chat with, right? Unless, you know, it's in like a public server or something, right? But sometimes I'm like, ooh, I want to tell that story on stream, and then it's like, that is too much information, buddy. You can't be telling that. You can't be saying that. Like, man, like there's some like really like, you know, we don't need to know everything about everybody on the internet. True. And it's like, I want to, you know, like you get more attention, right? As a content creator when you overshare, you know what I mean? And like I don't mind sharing, but like sometimes I'm like, that is a really funny story, but also the people involved, if they knew, they would be able to be like, hey, that was so and so, you know what I mean? Like it's like, man, I can't tell that story, you know, like it's too much. And I'm like, damn it, but it would go crazy on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like, man, that would make so much, it would go viral if I told that story. You know what I mean? Like, damn it. There is one that I do want to tell. And if I get sued for telling it, I get sued for telling it. And I'll tell it after I play a certain game on stream next week. Because I'm playing a certain game on stream next week that I told myself I would never stream. Just because I think I'm boring when I stream it. Or when I play it, right? I kind of zone out when I play it, but I love the game. And it's a popular game. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try streaming it next week. And when I turn on stream, I'm gonna probably tell the story. Well, I guess you guys can get like a preview of the story. Well, not really a preview. I don't mind telling it because I got told basically if I talk bad about this person, I'm getting sued. And for a while, I was kind of nervous about it, but now I'm like, you know what? I don't even think this person has the money to sue me. You know what I mean? And like, it literally is just like talking bad about them when they literally are bad. You know, like that's not even me like being a dickhead about it. Like they actually are bad, but they like to flash money around and act like they're him. You know what I mean? It's like, come on now. But anyway, so yeah, they just be yapping, they just saying shit, and it's like, you know what? You know, when I was younger, it kind of freaked me out. I don't know what just happened. Club's under attack. What just happened? What does that mean? How do I fix it? Bro said I don't want you to tell the story. Oh my god. He's getting jumped. Oh wait, I'm out there. Yeah, that's right. Get your ass up out of here, buddy. Oh, wait, are my guys dead? No, we killed the guys who were wilding. Who attacked me? That's a good question. Yeah, he gone. Private number. Oh, I'm getting threatened. We see, I tried to tell the story and I got threatened. You're still standing, huh? Consider yourself lucky. That little surprise is only a warning. This is my city. I own the right. I own the night and I own the customers. Guys like you don't last long around here. Don't think it's over. We're just getting started. Yeah, okay. You see what I mean? I tried to tell the story and I got, like, doxxed in-game. I tried to tell the story and I got doxxed in-game. That's insane. Who is this? Bro's just walking in my club like he owns it. Who's this? He's just walking up in my office.
Well, I leave for a couple days, and look at you. Trouble finds you faster than money in the city. But don't worry, I finished my business, and now I'm here for good.
Thank you.
Right by your
Luigi.
side,
Oh my
friend.
goodness.
This city's rotten, full of rats fighting over crumbs.
True.
But we ain't here for scraps. We are here to take the wool down table. You got trouble, sure, but trouble's just the first sign you matter in this town.
Wait, that's facts.
So breathe easy, my friend. Together, we make the rules.
Yeah, together we make the rules. He got it. W Luigi. That's my dog. Anyway, the story, long story short. I gotta put somebody in a bag, not for real. The story, long story short, so I, spoiler alert, am going to be playing Warframe on stream next week. Okay? And for the record, I love Warframe. I've always loved Okay, I haven't always loved Warframe. I'll get to that. But I love Warframe. I've been playing since about 2018. And I have almost 1,000 hours in that game. I love that game. Love, capital L. But when I play, I kind of zone out. Yeah, Warframe mentioned. I love that game. I think I'm mastery rank 28 now. Like, I love the game. Okay? I just don't play it on stream because I don't think I would be good at streaming it. Because when I play, all I do is farm relics because I love farming relics. And I kind of just zone out and I kind of just press my little macros. Or okay, I don't have macros bound or anything, but you know what I mean? Like I do my little combos and I just mind my business. You know what I mean? So like I don't think it'd be entertaining for me to stream, but I'm gonna try it. But anyway, I'm gonna tell the story about how I dated someone who got me into Warframe. The person who got me into Warframe was an ex of mine way back in the day. And he... No names are going to be mentioned so that he can't say, oh, you know, you talked about me, so therefore. You know what I mean? But he tried to get me to play, and this was back when I was pretty new to PC gaming at the time. So I was like, you know, okay. So I downloaded the game, started to play. He kind of like talked me through it. Loki needs you to get my account right. I've actually done that for several people. So like, actually just let me know and I will get your account right. Deadass. But anyway, so he tried to teach me how to play. And if you know anything about Warframe, you know that it like early game is really hard to get into, right? And like that's just the nature of the game. There's a lot to know, and it's very complicated. And the subject matter is very sci-fi, right? Those are all things that I don't necessarily like in games. So naturally, when I first played it, I didn't like it. Okay, like I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it when I first started playing it. A lot of people will share that sentiment that they didn't like it. So I told him probably after like a day or two of playing that I didn't like it. And he was like, okay, cool. But we played with like a group of people, and in that group of people was another friend and his boyfriend, I believe. Or girlfriend, my fault, not boyfriend. And I had talked to my ex at the time about how he would blatantly, in voice chats and stuff, ignore me to talk to her, right? And like it was disrespectful, right? So like I talked to him about that, and like he would ignore me about it. Cool, right? Terrible, whatever. Canon event. And basically when I said I don't really want to play Warframe with you, he said, well, because so-and-so girl, who is my friend's girlfriend, plays Warframe and is better at it than you, then if I cheat on you, it makes sense. That's what he said to me, deadass verbatim, okay? So me being young and competitive, right? I am like the most competitive person I know. I'm young and competitive, or I was young and competitive, right? I said, hell no. I said, hell no, fuck no. So what did I do that night? I re-downloaded Warframe and I played the fuck out of that shit. I played until I grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded, and all I did was grind relics, by the way. I grinded and grinded and grinded. The next time that we played together, he was shocked. He was like, who did you play with? And why are you actually good? I was better at him than the game, or I was better than him at the game by the time we played together again. He was like, what the fuck? What happened? Not you, your ex. Oh, no. You're good. But yeah, so that guy, yeah. So ever since then, though, because I still didn't like the game when I fucking grinded it. I was just like, I want to prove a point that I can actually still play the game for some reason. You know what I mean? Like, that you don't need to cheat on me, which, by the way, never should have done that, right? Like, looking back, hindsight's 2020. I didn't need to do all that. That guy just sucked, right? But, you know, like, that was just, like, the beginning of what was wrong in that relationship. But, anyway, so long story short, I got really good at the game really quickly, and it's because I forced myself to play it in that particular scenario. And I didn't like it when I forced myself to play it, but after that, ironically, I fell in love with the game. And I haven't stopped playing since. So, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, so it's a really interesting, like, little anecdote about that game to me. And guess who's a lower mastery rank than me and always will be? You know what I mean? That motherfucker. And he played for like 3 or 4 years more than I did. I don't know if he still plays, probably. Because he's a fucking loser. But, yeah. Anyway, don't tell him I said that. Not that anyone knows who this guy is, because he's a nobody. But don't tell him I said that, because supposedly he's gonna sue me for talking bad about him. Oh no. His little fragile feelings are gonna get hurt. But, it is what it is. So, you don't see me get too toxic on this stream very often, but sometimes I'm like, you know what, that story allows me to be a little toxic. Warframe, it's about Warframe, my fault, I wasn't looking at chat. Yeah, it's about Warframe. So, yeah. So anyway, if you want to get into Warframe, just find you a guy that threatens to cheat on you if you don't play it. That's what I will say. But regardless, it is actually a really good game. It's probably one of the better free-to-play MMOs out there, in my opinion. I've tried a lot of them. I used to play a lot of them. You know, I used to be a huge MapleStory fan. Used to be a huge Wizard 101 fan. That is a whole other saga of, you know, special, like, things I could say about stuff. But, Warframe definitely is one of the better ones. I'm not getting paid. I'm not sponsored to say that. As if you would put aside tens of thousands of dollars to find some lawyer who'd say, yeah, I'd represent you for having your feelings hurt. That's the thing, though, because he did have that money at one point. You know what I mean? So, like, I was kind of scared because he was dead ass about that shit. And he did have that money. You know what I mean? Like, that was the problem. Like, if he didn't have that money for sure, then I would have been talking my shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't care. But back then, bro, he actually did have that money. I doubt he still has it at this point, though. Knowing him and knowing his habits, it's like, you know, that money's gone. So I'm not too worried about it anyways. It happened forever ago. You know, I'm safe now and all that stuff, but I can talk about it now. And I'm not under NDA. I didn't sign anything, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Ooh. But anyway, that guy sucks. But Warframe doesn't suck, and we're gonna play it next week. Not only cheat on you, but do it with his homie's girl is vile. Oh yeah, it was absolutely vile. And the worst part about it is that he did cheat on me anyways. Okay, we're gonna talk our shit. He did cheat on me anyways. Multiple times. So, like, it was par for the course. I should have been seeing it coming. You know what I mean? But canon event, you know, you wanna be, you know, you're young, you wanna believe in people. So, canon event. There was no avoiding that one, you know? But it is what it is, right? But it is what it is. He ended up, as far as I know, he ended up pretty alone. You know what I mean? After the breakup, because it was one of those, everybody kind of only liked him because I was around. As bad as that sounds, right? Like, I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but this is like words specifically from people who were involved, right? Like, they told me straight up to my face that the only reason why I tolerated him is because you were dating him and I liked you. You know, so it's like, fucking, you know, now he's gone, he out of my life too. Fuck that guy. And I'm like, true. You know what I mean? Like, you right for that. You're so right for that. But anyway, he's a loser. Anyways, the moral of the story is A, play Warframe, and B, don't date losers. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it just because you want a relationship. It's not worth it. It's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, don't do all that. And now I'm happy, and I'm single, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a VTuber and I want money or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happily single, not trying to do anything, just chilling. And I'm happy that I'm just chilling, and you should be able to be happy that you're just chilling. So, That stuff is real. Yeah, it's real, bro. Like, it's, man, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But it is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm like, I sound like I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm just chilling. Cause like, that's just like a fact of life. It's one of those things you look back and it's like, well, that happened. Well, that happened. But it made me fall in love with Warframe, so I'm not mad. You know what I mean? I can't possibly be mad when it introduced me to Warframe, unironically. So, because I think I have almost 1,000 hours in Warframe because of that. So, and I love the game. I play it pretty often off stream. Haven't been playing it lately, which is kind of why I want to start playing it again. I'm gonna have to figure out about like streaming and finding out how to like hide like emails or whatever, because I know that that's a thing in Warframe. So I'm gonna have to look into that. But I'm really excited. I don't know what we're gonna do in Warframe. I do have a lot of questing to do, because that is something I have a tendency not to do in Warframe, is questing. So you know, so we're probably gonna look at maybe questing. I don't really like questing, which is why I don't do it. So, and that's just like me in any game, really. I don't like questing. So we might just run relics all day, in which, like, that's easy, you know what I mean? Like, we might just run relics. You might hear me like rage a little bit. I try not to rage if I notice that the person, or that someone in my squad is like a baby Tenno. So someone who's new to the game, I try not to rage because this game is hard. You know what I mean? When I see someone like throwing and like they're not a baby Tenno, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, come on, you know better, bro. I don't know what you think you're doing. But I've always been bad movement wise. So I've always been really bad movement wise in the game. And learning how to do it is not easy. But, and I don't know how I'm gonna like explain things, because like a lot of people kind of follow me for like crime games, right? Like Payday. And I love Payday, and I'm actually thinking about playing Payday 3 on stream. I'm thinking about like learning the game on stream or something, you know? Thinking about it. I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm thinking about it. That might be fun, because I haven't put any like time into the game. I've kind of played it a little bit off and on, like just to see what's up. So like I know how difficult the game is in comparison to Payday 2, which I do appreciate about the game. It is more difficult. You know, you think Payday 2 is hard. Oh, you know, like there's a lot more mechanics to worry about in Payday 3. So, you know, and the gunplay's pretty interesting too. I don't love the menus and the UI in the game. I will say that. Yeah, Payday 3 is a fine game. They just never updated enough to be worth the time, and it's a shame. True. They were slow as shit with their updates. And that's kind of always been par for the course for Starbreeze. You know, that's kind of always been their thing. It's just slow as shit about updates. We just got a Payday 2 update for a mask revamp that should have happened probably 6 or 7 years ago. No meme intended, by the way. I don't know why I said those two numbers in succession, but you know, so like that's par for the course, and I expected that shit. But man, the game is actually good though. Like it's more difficult. There's a higher skill ceiling in my opinion. So like for competitive gaming, I think it's a lot more fun. Cause I played a little bit. Took a month to get a day 1 patch. Exactly. It should have taken like 3 seconds to get that shit. You like the way it plays more than Payday 2, but 3 has less content. I agree with that. I don't know if I like it, like the way that it plays more. I think I haven't played enough to get enough of a sample size personally. You know what I mean? So like I'm kind of like, those are two completely different games in my brain. So I can't really equate them quite yet. But I might do some heisting off stream and see if I can get to a point where I'm not embarrassed to stream it because I'm bad. But if I end up actually liking it, then I might put some time into it and start streaming it pretty hardcore and learning pretty hardcore. Maybe I can get good at the game. Maybe I can do that thing where some streamers are able to like revive games and make people care about games. You know what I mean? So maybe I can get to the point where I'm streaming it and people actually want to play it, and then like there's a player base, and then you know they start to care about their game more and stop firing people. You know what I mean? And maybe we can get there. Haven't played in like 2 years yet. It's been a while for me too. I haven't picked it up again. Remember getting good enough to do gem store heist in like a minute and 10 seconds. True. There was one heist, like, I think the mechanics for the game are, like, obviously they're more, modern, right? So, stealing the QR code off of, like, a boss in a club, that one, that was a difficult heist for me. Just, like, learning guard pathing and stuff like that. They've really improved when it comes to stealth in this franchise, which I really like, you know? Because stealth was always really easy, for example, because they had, in Payday 2, the cameras were stationary, which is never true in real life, right? Like, and that for me, my realism was always difficult, because it's like, well, you know, like, I want realism, I want it to be a little more in depth and involved, and they did deliver on that, which makes me happy. It does indeed make me happy. The museum heist was goated. I didn't do that one yet. Yeah, the nightclub is what I was talking about. The nightclub was so cool. I was like, wow, they made that actually realistic and actually difficult. Because I love Payday 2 with all my heart. I really do. And I really wish that the game got more love. You know what I mean? Because it's a gold mine. It really is its own category of game, in my opinion. But, you know, the stealth aspect in Payday 2 is really easy. You know what I mean? Like, it's really easy because there's a lot of realism stuff that they didn't end up doing, which is fine for the era that it was created in, right? But, you know, in Payday 3, I was like, I hope that they make stealth more difficult. And they did. So I'm like, ooh, you know, because, like, now we don't got pagers, you know, they got radios. And guard pathing makes sense. Once they realize that something's amiss, they don't stop searching for you, which makes so much sense. You know what I mean? Like, thank God, you know? It makes like, there's more incentive to not get caught. You know what I mean? To not leave tracks and shit. Like, that's really nice. Museum heist was so good, it felt like one of the best heists in 2 and 3 combined, and it's super uncomfortable, and you really like that about it. I need to start playing. I'm itching to play a crime game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing a crime game right now, but it's a different kind of crime game. It's more of a management game. But I like to get my hands dirty. You know, in game, of course. And, you know, like, that's really exciting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they've gotten a little bit more, like, they've cared a little bit more about releasing DLC for that game, which I don't necessarily agree about the price of some of their DLC. I will say that Payday 3 is pretty expensive for what it is right now. But, you know, I heard that the maps, some of them are bad and small, and it's like, that should have been a free update, fair. But some of them, I hear that they're actually good, and it's like, ooh, you know? But I will say the UI pisses me off in that game. The UI makes me so mad because half of the menus will circle back to the same menu, and it makes me very upset. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really fucking annoying. But, yeah. Okay, I've been doing this for a hot minute, so we're gonna see how many points I've got. Let's see how many points I've got. Hold on. Yeah, we got hella points. Okay. Gambling room. VIP reservations. I would like indoor security, to be honest with you. The rest of this is like, okay. But indoor security would be nice. And the gambling room would be nice. So we're gonna leave everything else. Oops, my fault. Okay. So now that we upgraded that, hold on. I need to take a drink. Ooh, I took a drink. And I'm really excited. I technically have some stuff to announce publicly. That I'm not like under any kind of contract, so I absolutely can announce these things. But I just haven't done it. Just because I'm a dummy. Or not that I'm a dummy, but like I don't have like graphics yet. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the things to make the graphics. It's not like I can't just make one, but it's like I don't have like any examples to show right now. But I will say that in early April, we may or may not be getting. Okay, I'm not saying may or may not. We will be getting some purchasable merch items, and they are plentiful. And we like partnered with a company. You know what I mean? So like that's gonna be really fun. I'm not really expecting to make like a lot of money off of it. Like that was not the point. You know, otherwise I would have gone through a different avenue to do it. But like it's more of the experience of working with something like that. So like we're gonna do that, and then sometime in May we also got a really cool opportunity in May for a virtual project that we're gonna get to check out, and it's gonna be super cool and super fun. It's really accessible for people like me with disabilities or people who can't travel. It's gonna be really cool, and we're gonna get to meet people potentially. You know, if I feel like meeting people, I guess, and you know what I mean. Like if I feel like meeting people, it's gonna be so much fun. Like we are getting somewhere. You know what I mean? Like we're having some fun, and we're making some moves, and we're gonna have some good times. I'm really excited. I don't know. Payday 3 is low key what Back for Blood is to Left 4 Dead 2, where people conflate not having enough content with being a bad game, making discourse around the game absolutely impossible. You are absolutely right. You know, because Left 4 Dead 2 is a great game, but you know it's old, it's out there, and people were able to make content for it for what? How many years now? Over a decade and a half or some shit. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? Like they've been doing that shit, right? But Back for Blood, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. I heard that game's incredible, by the way. I have it. I've never played it. I'm kind of afraid of zombies, but which is why I'm able to play Left 4 Dead 2, because I can make the zombies not zombies. But completely off topic. Anyway, people will say, "Oh, that's a bad game because I can't do anything," and it's like, well, you know, you can't always do everything off rip. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta wait. And that's how I've kind of felt about Payday 3. I thought it was really different, but a lot of the stuff that they wanted to release with it, so think like offline mode and some of the issues with it, I feel like they should have like delayed the game. You know what I mean? Like delaying the game sucks, you know, look at GTA 5 or GTA 6 or whatever. Delaying the game, like it sucks, but you want it to be good on launch. You don't want it to be actually playable 2 years after launch. You know what I mean? Which is where we're at with Payday 3, and it sucks. You know what I mean? It does suck. It's a bad game because it's not Payday 2. You see, like, I get the sentiment, but, like, for that to be, like, a mass reportable reason for people to, like, kind of dogpile it, and it hurts the game's sales, and therefore hurts the game's, like, longevity, like, that's the problem. That'll dead piss me off. And it's like, man, y'all didn't even give this shit a chance, you know? It's not what they have, it's what they don't have. Exactly. Like, man, you know, like, we can be like, I can't wait for new DLC to come out, but, like, that doesn't make it a bad game that don't got much DLC yet, you know? Because Payday 2, it has how many years of DLC? It has over 10 years of DLC at this point, right? Like, that's a lot of content. You know, because they had a lot of time to get a lot of content. And I know that Payday 2 wasn't good on launch, you know what I mean? It took some time to be good, but it took a lot of listening to the player base for it to be good. So, you know, I hope Payday 3 kind of follows that. They've started to, but I think that their implementation is slow, and I think that they've also laid off a lot of people, which isn't helping. So, yeah, just play Payday 2. They've made it even easier to play Payday 2 now. Like, they have all the DLC on a subscription service, which I don't necessarily agree with, but it is the way the gaming is going. And it is a really good way to kind of like mess with stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know that you like the game or not, and you pay $5 a month to decide, oh, do I want the DLC or no? You know, like that. I think that is a good option for you. You know what I mean? Let me trying to make sure that this isn't like ugly, because I forgot that I could change this. That's kind of fun. surface here. We're gonna make the surface that. I guess that makes sense. I don't know why I spent that money, but yeah, so it's like, bruh. Embracing some of the changes to Payday 3, but criticizing it mostly for Starbreeze's inactivity around the game. Yeah, exactly. A lot of it does fall on Starbreeze's shoulders and how they handled it, and it's very similar apparently to the way that Payday 2 was handled at its inception. And it's like they just kind of fumbled the bag a little bit, you know. They just kind of fumbled it. It really just, you know. It was just bad. They just fumbled it. You know, like typical. I mean, I kind of expected that part. You know what I mean? I kind of expected them to fumble it a little bit. Power, vision, speed. Let me grab him real quick. Okay, perfect. But yeah, so I agree with that a lot because it really flopped on launch, which didn't help. I mean, look at games that completely keep flopping. You know, look at things like High Guard. You know, like let's talk about High Guard. Oh my goodness. I think that the game started off bad with how it was announced. You know what I mean? Like just the way it was announced, I think people didn't take that well, and I think the fact that they kind of waited for it to drop without talking about it, that went against them, and then just like hiccups on launch really went badly, you know. So it was just a recipe for disaster, and the game crashed and burned because of it. And I don't necessarily agree with some of it. I think that some of it was just people hating to hate, which is unfortunately really common in the gaming sphere now. But I think that it was also mishandled pretty badly in some aspects. I think it was pretty badly mishandled. So it was like, oh, you know. So it's like, man, you know. So like that's kind of how I feel about Payday 2. It's like, or Payday 3, my fault. I think that Payday 3 definitely could have been handled a lot better. I think that they're getting their footing, but I think it's really slow because I think they did a lot of layoffs not too long ago, like within the last year. Which I know that things are getting tough, but you know, that is going to hurt your public reception and it's going to hurt your game as all. So it's like, damn. You know, I really hope that they can turn that shit around. But, you know, if I can maybe help, they should deploy me, put me in the game. I don't know. That would be fun. Oh my gosh. I think that might be on my, like, top, like, list of things I would like to accomplish as a streamer. In quotation marks. I got a lot of things on there. Some of them really small. Some of them big. You know what I mean? Small being like, oh, I'd like to be a Twitch partner one day. You know what I mean? Like, fucking that to me is relatively a smaller goal, and it's a lot more attainable. And then you've got stuff like, oh, you know, like, I wish they would put me in one of my favorite games or my favorite game series. You know what I mean? Imagine me as a playable character in Payday 3. That would be actually insane. You know what I mean? Imagine me voicing my favorite character. Like, what would I even say? You know what I mean? Like, that would be actually crazy. So that would be really cool. I don't know. That'd be cool. But oh, big yawn. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So this game is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely is something I'd like to grind off stream though. Oh, I guess I can literally make him move. I didn't know that. But yeah, so we had a pretty good stream, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so next time I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna try to put out a schedule on Sunday. I put my schedules out on Sundays. And it'll probably be a normal schedule again, so Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, rather than Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try to play more, like, mainstream games. You know what I mean? Because when you care about like, I know people say, oh, don't care about numbers, you're not supposed to, and all that cool stuff, which is fine if you want this to be a hobby, but unfortunately this can't stay a hobby for me, you know what I mean, because of my particular situation. So I'm lucky right now, I've got a little bit of a safety net, but so like, I do have to care about numbers, unfortunately, so that means I do have to care about trends. I can't just do whatever I want. So I can only do whatever I want maybe one time a week. So so we're gonna start trying to play more popular games, like bigger games, bigger name games, and we're gonna hope and pray that my computer doesn't explode for some of them. Like, for example, I really like Apex, but I haven't ever been able to play it on stream because it's kind of a demanding game, A. And B, I don't really like EA as a company, so I try not to stream games of, like, companies I don't really fuck with like that. For example, I've been playing Overwatch since 2016, so, like, I used to love Overwatch. I might return for a stream or two just to see what it's like. Not a huge fan of that company either, so it's like, but, like, when it comes to growth, you do have to kind of look at that. I don't play things like Minecraft. I actually never played it when I was a kid. It wasn't really my thing. Building things actually stresses me out, so I don't play Minecraft, but, like, is that popular enough to, like, make me play it? You know what I mean? Like, I gotta sit there with things. I do play Warframe, obviously, so we're gonna play that next week for sure. Trying to think what else. I don't, yeah. So anyway, I'm like thinking about 5,000 different things. And we have a lot to release, a lot of information probably to release either this month and or next month. So that's going to be really fun. But yeah, hope everybody has a good day. I'm tired, so I'm probably going to go eat or something again, because I'm hungry again. But yeah, this was really fun. I actually really enjoyed this game. This game is called the Boss Gangster Criminal Enterprise. My fault. Criminal Empire. It's actually really fun. It's not on Twitch right now. So, I had to put it under games and demos because it's a relatively new game. But it's actually really fun. I was kind of surprised. I don't usually, like, I'm really particular about my simulator games, and this one's actually pretty fun. Pretty simple too, I'd say, in comparison to a lot of simulator games. So if you're new to kind of simulators and stuff like that, where you get a little bit overwhelmed, I think this one's a good starting point. And pretty relaxing too. I'll probably play it off stream as well. So, but yeah, hope everybody has a good day. Goodbye.